we are going to see a lot of people lashing out, angry, aggravated because of the fact that they may not have a spot on the other side. And speaking of spots on the other side, I don't know if these guys have a spot on the other side. This article that got published yesterday, and I wanted to go through it because I want Ash to give me his thoughts on how many of these shits are actually going to happen.
No.
So,
right, next.
What's this year coming out? Is it just Acolytes for Star Wars?
Acolyte. That is it for Star Wars. And I think in terms of a Marvel film, just Deadpool 3. And that is it.
As announced not too long ago is The Mandalorian and the Green Fucker.
I can only hope I've died of cancer by then. My dying wish is I demise before this comes out.
You don't like the Green Fucker, man?
I want to fucking kill it. I want to pour petrol all over it and set it on fire, and then roast marshmallows on its fucking wiggling corpse.
We asked this question yesterday.
Okay.
Of all the Star Wars movies and shows and shit that are happening or not happening, is this the one that has the potential to make money?
No.
The most potential to make money?
I don't think so. Maybe it's over for Baby Yoda now. That ship sailed.
Okay,
right?
so you thinking that they caught that lightning in a bottle and that's gone?
Yeah, that lightning in a bottle's gone. Baby Yoda merch is everywhere. Nobody's buying it anymore. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck about the green little ship. It's a one-trick pony. And they it developed nowhere. The best thing they could have done was at the end of season 2 and dump it off on Luke Facewalker, and that was it. No. What's he gonna do? Legit, what's he gonna do? Fucking struggle to use the Force and then fall asleep again? You know, no. There's nothing. This character's got nothing. It isn't a character. The one to me that's got the most potential is Mangold's Knights of the Old Republic.
Okay.
Type of business. That to me is the one that potentially could have something interesting about it, if he's allowed to. If there's a good script attached. But right now, I honestly, Eric, don't think anyone gives a shit about Star Wars. Nobody gives a fuck. It's glow sticks. Right. Do you know the next thing that's going to happen? We're going to have, I ain't fucking bullshitting it. We're going to have 3 fucking Jedi. Not dark side, Jedi. We're going to have 3 fucking Jedi. And it's going to be in The Acolyte, right? It's going to be The Acolyte. And, they're all going to light their lightsabers at the same time, and it's going to be magenta, white, pink.
People are that sounds like a no-brainer.
God, that's a trans flag. Oh, my God.
That sounds like a no-brainer.
That's what's going to happen. And then there's going to be 8 more to the other side, and they're all going to go at the same time, and it's just going to be fucking pride flag going through.
That sounds like a no-brainer.
And then there's going to be a black female, and she's going to walk between all of them, strutting to the front. And then she's just going to go, she's going to ignite a lightsaber, and she's going to stare the fucking Dark Lord in the fucking face. She's going to go, I'm a gay black woman of color Jedi, and I'm here to cut you down, you MAGA fuck. And that's Star Wars.
Oh, man. This company is...
We're gonna go to Saudi Arabia after this and... march for the gay people
and the AIDS stigma too. So where does okay? What is the fucking all right? So this year from Star Wars we got The Acolyte. What the fuck is the premise? Like, you explain that to me. Do you know of the fucking
gay women in space? Leslie Headland feeds women to Harvey Weinstein to rape. That's the premise of The Acolyte. And then writes a play about it and gets promoted to Disney to do Star Wars. I think that's the plot of The Acolyte.
That's believable. I just don't know if you've checked yet. And it's probably a question for our guys that cover a lot of the business stuff with Disney. We know that they every quarter have been losing $1 billion at least, or roughly,
on Disney Plus.
On Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Is that still the case?
The last time, yeah, haven't they reported losses of somewhere with the whole totality of like 6 billion, 4 to 6 billion or something? Losses on Disney Plus sounds like a winner to me.
Yeah, man. I don't know if you've kept up with like their investor calls or anything with Disney. You know, I watch WDW Pro and all those guys talk about that stuff, Valiant Renegade, all that.
I'd rather cut my own clitoris off.
It's boring for sure. And it's nerd shit, but it's not even nerd shit because it's basically you're not gonna get any like nugget out of it. Maybe a shareholder gets pissed off or something, but you're not gonna get any like, hey, we're gonna change course. We get it. We have heard you, and we are canceling Acolyte, and we're never gonna put it out. We are working towards building a new Star Wars film that people actually want to fucking go watch.
Nobody wants to watch the Star Wars film.
That's the thing.
You can put Luke Skywalker riding on a fucking Rancor monster with fucking Han Solo, fucking Princess Leia in the ass. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. They have killed every bit of interest in everything. Now they're back to square one. You want to make a film that people are interested in, you've got to do the donkey work and get that trust back.
And that's hard,
and that's
man.
going to take
it's easier to gain
years, if not decades, to do.
It's easier to gain trust from a new product than to lose it and then try to get it back.
Yeah.
That's a very difficult thing because people have already been burned and then they checked out. Getting them back is going to be a tall order. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know the answer. I don't know.
Maybe apologize. That's a good way to start.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Hey, you know what? We're sorry that we called you a bunch of fucking Nazis and sexists and homophobes and bigots and racists and all this. Maybe start there. Maybe start there.
That would help. If they, obviously. I mean, if they did something like it would have to be something that drastic. It would have to be admitting fault, saying you fucked up, not just saying it generically, probably saying, hey, we should not have let Gina Carano go. That was fucking stupid of us. We fucked up. We were wrong and we were incorrect.
You don't even have to do that. You could just come out and say, we are very disappointed in ourselves in the direction that we took Star Wars. We don't think that it was correct and loyal to the audience. And we want to correct this mistake that we've made. We are working diligently now to streamline the films that we're putting out and to make sure that they are of the quality that you as a customer, a paying customer, deserve. And he's still going to only get a fraction of people back by eating that humble pie.
And then I think you also have to add to it the ownership and the creative element of it. I think that I do think that they would need a dramatic shakeup. It would have to be something like Disney sold Star Wars to somebody that cared about it, and the entire staff has been fired.
I would say I would even go so far as to say we have actually invented a time machine, and we have brought Matilda May from Life Force back from the 80s simply to come out here and show her your tits. Show you her tits even. You don't have to show her your tits. And then Matilda May from the 80s just comes walking out the time machine and just goes like that. And then goes back in the time machine and then gets that back to canon films.
Basically, what we're saying is a fucking pipe dream. It's a pipe dream.
Yeah.
There's no turning.
We've gone back in time and got Harrison Ford from 1984, and we are going to make a brand new Indiana Jones movie with him and then ship him back to his proper timeline. Please don't tell him what we did with the last two movies.
Alpha Core #1's pre-order is live. Written by the legendary Chuck Dixon and penciled by Joe Bennett. Visit Rippaverse.com to grab a copy and any of the merchandise items. Be sure to also check out the animated trailer for the campaign, which is the latest project from Rippaverse Studios. Y'all be easy.